welcome to my channel again. You're welcome. So I'll be making use of this fabric, Isiago fabric, for the Zara cap, and this is Maco, which I'm using part of it. I'll cut out some of it for it. Then you can make use, if you don't have Maco, I think it's quite expensive. You can make use of this hard gunstead. I believe this is the hardest the hardest gunstead that I know of. I have not seen any other one that is harder than this. Then I'll be using my this is my machine hand thread and my thread for zipping. Okay, I'll be using this to embellish it. First of all, what I have to do, I'll keep this aside because I'll be using my Maco for this cap. So I'll cut out. First of all, what you do is, if you are the one wearing it or your customer, you measure use your tape and take the round circumference measurements of your client. So the client I'm working, the person I'm working for, her round measurement is 23. So, but I will not be just measuring 23. I will just do like, I'll measure 22 inches by length. 22 inches by length. I'll use my ruler to measure it, and then 3 inches. 3 inches by what? Height. The height will be 3 inches. So you have to carefully, I want to look for a straight pants. You have to carefully measure it out. This is like 1 yard. It's quite expensive. I just have to buy it like so. So you are going to measure, okay, from here to here is like 24 inches. So I will just be needing 23 inches. So what I will now do, since the length here is 24 inches, I think I should measure it this way. So I'm going to take the measurements now, 3 inches, the height. Carefully check the measurements. 3 inches. Take 3 inches. Carefully take 3 inches as the measurement and cut it out. 3 inches. Why I'm using, I like this Maco is that it will make your Zara cap last longer than using gunstead. If you use gunstead for your Zara cap, you find out that as time goes on, the thing will become weak. That you will not enjoy it. But if you use this is used for shoe. This Maco is used by shoemakers to produce a shoe. Most of the shoe we wear these days, most of the shoe we wear is the main fabric for it is fiber, and this Maco, there is one material they call fiber. So that is what they use. So I'll cut out this now. So I have to cut it out. This is 3 inches by 20. So I have to cut it out. You can see my chalk is transparent enough. This is, the width is 3 inches, then the length is 24 inches. So I'll minus. Can you see it is hard? Somehow you cannot sew on it with using your machine to break your machine needle. So I think what you have to do, you will not allow your fabric to get to this. So another thing you have to do, since this is let's check, this is 24 inches. So I'll be needing, I think I'll be using this one. No, it's too big. Okay, I'll be using it to 22 inches, right? I want to shape it to 22 inches. Reduce it more. I will reduce 1 inch here. I don't know. Can you see what I'm doing? Come here, measure it. for you to get accurate measurements. Reduce it at least 1 inches, 22 inches. So the length I'll be working with is just what, 22 inches by length. So this is what I need. So the next thing is to measure the center part, the center of this Maco. You can place your tape to get the exact measurement of 22 inches, which will be 11 inches. So you mark it with your chalk. Marking 11 inches to get exactly, this is the center of the Maco. So the Maco is complete now. This is which will go around the head. Then the material I'll be working with, since I'm using Maco is 22 inches, I'll be using also 24 inches by 29. Place your fabric very well. The long side front side facing each other. Place it like so. Measure it and remove the unnecessary. So what you measure is 28 inches by length, and the width should be 20. So this is much. I'll be measuring out 28 inches by length and 11 inches. That is 20. Okay, I'll be measuring 12 inches. That is 24. I'll still allowance too. That is 24 inches by height, by width. The width will be 24 inches. I will add some allowances. Then the length will be 28 inches. So after measuring out, this is my Isiago fabric, and I have 28 inches by 13 inches. So I added at least 2 inches so that after sewing I will trim out the remaining part to be on the safer side. It's better you have excess material than having less fabric. So you mark the center. You can use iron to determine the center of your fabric, or use your tape to determine the center. This is the center of this. So having marked the Maco, the center of the Maco, you can place it facing each other. This is the back part of it, the wrong side facing each other. Can you see that? I don't, just zoom and see how I place it. Leaving at least 1 inches seam allowance here to wrap it up. Can you see what I'm doing? You can use gum. You can actually use gummy to secure it. So you can actually use the gum. This is my HB gum. You can use it to secure it so that it will stay very well. You just use your gum to at least secure it before sewing. You will still sew it, but for it to be on the safer side, just use gum. You can use any type of gum of your choice, as far as that it will hold it, and you sew it so that at least it will not disappoint. Since you are not the one wearing it, if it's your own, you can just say, okay, let me do it like that. But because it's for your client, your customer, you have to secure it very, very well to avoid customer, that cap that you did for me, it has spoiled. The gum you used to hold it is not strong enough, and that's why, please, can you come and fix it, to avoid those kind of your machine, sew it. I'm still going to sew this one, but I have to secure it to be on a safer side so that it will be equal. It will be equal. Can you see that? Hold it firm. Can you see? Can you see? You now flip it again. I will now stitch it. I will stitch it then and turn it again. I will stitch it like so and flip it like so. Can you see that? I can turn it this way. I will sew it. I will go to my machine now and sew it like so. Sew it here. I will show you. I will come back and sew it. And after stitching it around here, where my Maco is sitting inside, can you see how I placed my Maco? Then you flip it and stitch it using 1 inch here. You stitch it down. I will stitch it down carefully with a matching thread, green, because of this color. I'm using this type of thread also. I will sew it, stitch it down. Then I will also secure it here. This is my Maco side, so that it will not shift or move upward. Can you see it? I will just secure it here, and also secure it here. Then after securing it, the next thing I will do is do what? Flip it back like so, and do what? Stitch it so closely. Can you see? Stitch it here. I will now show you the next thing to do. It's as simple as that. Just practice makes perfect. So let me go to my machine and stitch it around and come back and show you, so that you see how beautiful this will come out. Stay tuned and watch out. Okay, I've already secured my Zara cap using my machine so that it will be firm. Can you see that? So the next thing that I will do now, after securing it, both the side, can you see it? This side, so secure the 2 sides so that the fiber, so that the Maco will not move. It will be steady. So the next thing I will do is to flip it like so. The right side facing each other, and then I'll use my chalk to just shape it like so. And that's when I'll go to my machine and sew it round like this. Just give it a nice shape. I don't know if you can see my chalk very well. Can you see that? You just shape it. This is how I will shape it like so. So I'll go to my machine and also secure it with my machine like so. Can you see it where I marked my chalk to this, because I'm not going to put band or rope there. So I'm going to sew it from this edge. Can you see it very well? I'll sew it from this edge where my chalk. Can you see my chalk where I marked my chalk? I'll sew it round to secure it. Then before, I will now use my needle and thread now to also sew gather on it. But let's also go to the machine now and just secure this place tight so that it will not disgrace our customers or your customer or you. Just so it's for the firmness, for it to get accolades and firmness. That is just why I want to do it like so. And then trim off this part. Okay, keep on watching to the end. Do not stop, do not pause. You are going to see how beautifully this Zara cap will come out. Ready stitches. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Click up notification bells so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Let me stitch it now. Okay. After stitching machine, just as I said, for firmness. The next thing, you should just trim out this excess. Just trim it out. Trim out the excess. You don't need it for anything. You don't need this excess for anything. If you have weaving machine, you can weave it. If you don't have, you can just leave it like that, or use weaving machine to weave it for a neater finishing. Okay, so the next thing I will do is our Zara cap is ready. The next thing I will do is to do what? You can see how I secured it. Just, you can leave it like this and lock it, like so, or you can, turn it. Can you see? You can turn it like so and lock your Zara cap like so. And lock it like so, but you have to also gather this. So the next thing is to do what? Bring, that is where our thread and needle comes in. Where is my needle? My needle, my needle, my needle, my needle. Okay, so this is my needle and thread. My needle and thread for gathering. You can use your needle and thread and gather it from here. This is my thread and this is my needle. From the edge, you can start from here, like so. You just do like gather stitch. Can you see what I'm doing? Just watch out till the end. If you are enjoying this video, and just give this video a thumbs up. It's self-explanatory. Just give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and revisit for more educating videos that will help you scale through in your fashion career. That will help you. If you have any question, you can ask on the comment section. If you have any suggestion, you can ask, drop it down the comment section. Just there. Subscribe. Always be eager and hungry to visit this channel for more videos. Can you see it? You just gather it like so. Can you see what I'm doing? Gather it like so and do what? Secure it. Stitch it very well. Stitch it up to, if you have the strength, more than 20 times. Can stitch it as much as you want, as far as your strength can carry you. Just do what? Stitch it as you can. Stitch it very, very well. Hold it tight so that it will not lose. Hold it tight. Hold it tight. Very, very well. Stitch it very, very well. Stitch it at the middle. Stitch it anywhere you want, anyhow you like it. Just your stitching is what is important now. Just stitch it to secure it very, very well. Secure it with your needle and thread to avoid it losing. Remove everything that will make your work look rough. Make your work look neat. Make your work look neat. Whatever you are doing, iron. It's fun ironing. It's fun to sew. stitching, you can turn it round. So this is my Zara. This is my Zara cap. So the next thing I will do now, I have to do what they called embellishments. You can leave it like this. This is Isiago material. You can add anything that you feel like that will make it beautiful. Can you see this? I will add this here using my gum. I'll use my gum and gum it here. Then I'm going to use the remaining fabric. It will be enough for me to do something like any style of my choice and place it like so. So keep on watching. I'll show you how I'm going to use the main fabric. Can you see this? Can you see how beautiful this has become? This is my Isiago Zara cap for making. Just the beauty is still coming out though. It's already beautiful. Can you see it? But after putting this my embellishment here, you see how beautiful this will look. Just stay tuned and watch out for the rest of the video. Thank you for watching. Please click the subscribe button.